Okay, Dad, so tell us about our whānau and about what it was like for you growing up.
During the war. I grew up during the war. Things were very tight. Everything was rationed. And I used to sell beer bottles. They get a penny. 1 penny for a beer bottle. My brother showed me when I was 5 years old how to put a beer bottle on the bar and get a penny for it. And I used to go and buy a bag with a broken biscuits for a penny. Sit down the wharf and scoff a lot.
Where was that?
Wakatani.
Is that where you were raised?
Well, that's where I went through my school, the early years of my schooling. And when I left school there, I went to work on a farm. When I was 17, I joined the army. By the time I left the army, I was married with a family. And spent 5 years in the army. And went to work in all sorts of factories. Ended up in the railways in Picton. 30 years.
And you went overseas with the army?
Yes, I spent a term in Malaya, in the jungle there. That was an experience and a half.
What was the best part?
When we come out, we got drunk.
Okay. What was the worst part?
Oh, the worst part was the hard slogging up the hills with all the gear.
Yeah.
And the rifles and the food and clothes and guns and ammunition. It was hard work. Almost 4 stone in 6 weeks.
Gee, oh, you better send me there. And tell me, what about our whānau? What are family names and relationships that people might recognise?
Oh, the numbers. I don't remember a lot of it because in those days, not many people had cars, and as kids we used to have to run everywhere. If you were lucky, if you had a bike, and it's hard for people to own a car because they were quite expensive. And as I say, it was close. Well, it was during the war and just after the war, and we didn't travel very far. We very seldom travelled five miles away from the town we lived in. And things were quite tough. Families struggled a lot. People lived off the land a lot. Having seafood, whatever they could get.
Did you grow vegetables?
Most families did in those days.
What was Grandma's name?
Rosie Hellman. Quite a big family, Hellmans now. I don't know much about my grandfather's family. But I did meet a lot of my family from the East Coast. I was in Utah for a while and stayed with some of them. And in the Bay of Benny. I went to a lot of Maori schools. And they were tough. Like everywhere else. It was very difficult to accept new kids in the school. So everything's in new towns in the country that people don't accept them for a while. So get to know them.
What do you think the answers are for some of our social issues that we're facing now?
What sort of social?
Social issues like poor education and bad health and family violence. We've both got these things on today against family violence. What do you think some of the solutions are?
Well, you can't have a good family with family violence. family's got to have love and understanding for a start, and they've got to have good parents. They don't look after their children. One of the worst things I ever did was take discipline away from the schools. I've seen teachers, children, teachers.
Well, we've been very fortunate. I've been very fortunate to have a loving and caring family to grow up in. Okay, thank you.